Yo, 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 what's going on out the world? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And we got some interesting topics to talk about. You know what I mean? First of all, I want to say rest in peace to Ahmad Arbery. I'm going to talk about that first, you know, and how Paula Malignaggi say, oh, racism don't exist. You dig what I mean? But this man get gunned down on a goddamn job. Racism don't exist, Paulie? Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I hope everything going straight out there with everybody, man. Now hit that like button as y'all come in. Appreciate y'all. Let's have a appreciate y'all. But my brother Mr. Shelton in the building. Salute to you, champ. RDLS. What's going down, champ? He passed punch drunk, bro. Richard Smith, what's going down, champ? Seriously, RDL, bro. Seriously. Pass punch drunk. Racism don't exist. But Ahmaud Arbery get gunned down by two fake ass cops after they were cops, but you ain't cops no more. Now you want to be vigilantes and shit. Two thick neck ass rednecks. Hell yeah, Mr. Shelton. He ain't want to talk about it though. Oh, Draco Bay put that boy down. Put him down. You want it now? No, sit it up on me. Thank you. Kia. What's going down, champ? About to talk a little boxing, bro. Then talk about uh, Ahmad Arbery, bro, who was gunned down in fucking Georgia. We had a little homeboy here that got killed, man. That was, man. I'm gonna get ready to load up, y'all. I'm just checking something real fast. All facts, Richard Smith. All facts, bro. KO was going down, champ. TZ Frank was going down. Man, modern day lynching like a motherfucker, bro. Modern day lynching, bro. And a get out of jail free card. Boys can murder a man in plain sight and make up an excuse for racism is a myth. Man, I don't know where we want Richard Smith. I don't know where we going that, bro. Because all this shit happening. All the same shit happening, bro. Corey Owens, thank you so much, champ. That's KO. Man, KO, I appreciate you so much, bro. Appreciate that, champ. No doubt. Keon, let me know if you want the link, bro. KO, much respect, bro. Much respect. I'm trying to let a few more people get in here. Then I'm gonna start up, but I'm starting on the mod first, man, because like that's over everything, bro. And like watching that video, man, and watching how they try to play the game, bro. This 2 months later, man. This 2 months later. And I know Fred go touch on this too on this channel, but this 2 months later, bro. Hell yeah, Mr. Shelton. Shit, he was our brother, Mr. Shelton. Not could have been, he was our brother. Now I mean he was our brother, man. And not only that, how they always trying to play the game, right? Every time they kill a black man, and that's what I hate because first thing people bring up, and that's why, and it be our own fucking kind. That's what I hate. First thing people bring up, oh, every time somebody kill one of us, then we want to get out here and act like this and that. But when one of us kill one of us, we don't do nothing about it. Well, man, that ain't even what we talking about, bro. That ain't even what we talking about here. So when we do come together for the shit, you want to criticize it. You know what I'm saying? Man, get out of here with that shit. Like, if anybody come here on that shit, bro, kick him out. Like, I hate that shit from people. I hate that shit from people. When people come together to do something for a cause, for the right cause, they always want to bring back, oh, what about black on black? Man, shut the fuck up, because that's exactly what they do, because they know a stupid motherfucker like you go jump in the line of fire and bring up that bullshit. Because that's the core they always try to play. You know what I'm saying? That's the card they always trying to play. Oh, blacks kill blacks every day. So what? A fucking mother don't grieve for their child. Even if when a black man kill a black man, it's a family that grieve, motherfucker. Know that. It's a family that grieve. It's a mother that's hurt. They got to plan for a funeral. A grandmother, whomever planning the funeral. Family that's hurt behind the shit, regardless of what you want to say or what y'all think. Black people don't got feelings or this, that, and the third. Some of us immune to fucking death because we see so much of it, but that shit don't make it right. That don't mean that you don't hurt you. You're not hurting in the inside, bro. You know what I mean? So that's the shit that like that shit get on my nerves, bro. That shit get on my nerves because I just seen on Sean King post. I just seen somebody go down there. Why y'all don't do this when the black kill the black? Why you always wait for a white? Like, man, shut the fuck up, man. That gets on my nerves, bro. That shit, man. Man. All right, Keon. Yeah, man. I ain't worried about Paulie. Fuck Paulie, bro. Paulie the type, like, Paulie know that the black community never really supported him. He know he never really got no love from the black community because, like, and it ain't like the black community don't like him and shit like that. You just want appealing to us. You know what I'm saying? I liked it, Paulie. I gave him respect. You know, the heart that he had coming up in the game, fighting the way he fought, you know, knowing he ain't got no power, but you going in there putting it on the line, you know what I mean, in the manly man sport, and you became world champion multiple times. You did, so you did some great things, went out there and held your own, but he never felt that sense of support, or he never got to the level where he probably think he deserved. You know what I mean? He probably think he deserved. So now being politically correct or being outspoken is his way of showing they're trying to be different. Now I mean, ain't nothing wrong with speaking your mind or speaking what you feel, but when you're speaking bullshit because of a certain agenda, or you feel like you've been played or you've been fucked over, so now you want to come out and say certain shit. You know what I mean? I guess to give him some sense of some sense of compassion to where he feel like he getting his get back or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Salute to my bro Lawrence Women in the building. John Kramer, what's going down, champ? You know, even after he lost to AB, the way he talked. I mean, you can see, man, Al Heyman did this for him. Al Heyman put him on this road. My first title fight was against Miguel Cotto. His first title fight was against Ike and man, go on with all that shit. You accepted that fight against Miguel Cotto. You didn't have to accept. You accepted. You accepted that to be your first title fight. You know what I mean? He went in there and he tried to put up a good fight and Miguel beat the shit out your ass. Yeah, man. Racism don't exist, but we still got black brothers getting gunned down in the street for no damn reason. Seriously, bro. But yeah, man. I'm gonna start up, man. Rest in peace to Ahmad Arbery, man. I looked at about 6 interviews with his mother. You know, looked at the Sean King interview, the Don Lemon. I think Roland Morton said something about it. And just looking at a few things, looking at the video over and over, just trying to get something different from it, right? So the young king, 25 years of age, who was a fucking outstanding elite um athlete, outstanding athlete. Let me say that. And where I could put him in the class of elite athlete because he played high school with D1 players that went D1 and went to the league, and they spoke out on him, saying they loved the dude. He was a hell of a player, and he could have made it to the league. You know what I mean? His mother said his life was based on, exercising and things like that. And this man gets up and go for a jog. He gets up and went for a jog, bro. Jogging along the streets, feeling good outside. You know what I mean? We all know what the corona shit going on, so he feeling free. Feeling good, feeling free. Beautiful day outside in Georgia. We know how Georgia weather can be. Beautiful day outside in Georgia. And they just opened Georgia back up. Ain't that about a bitch? You know what I mean? But nonetheless, beautiful day outside in Georgia. This man going for a fucking run. And when you look at the video, you can see it's a beautiful day. So now you got these fake ass vigilantes who talking about they seen him looking inside a house with no windows, no doors, but he was looking inside the house through the window. You know what I mean? This house could be just getting built up. They said well, no doors, no window, so it looked like it's getting they building the damn place. You know what I mean? They building the place. Now, when we see shit like that, sometimes we go check out the structure. You can go, like you're free to go check out the structure if it's being built. You can look at the structure of the house. You can run up there and just look at it if ain't nobody around, no nobody that's working on the maintenance man or whatever you want to call it, the damn construction workers and shit like that. H Con, I appreciate you so much, champ. Your wrench gone, H Con? I don't know. Let me see, bro. 'Cause I never took no wrenches away. Did I give you a wrench, bro? But I'm gonna go check you, H Con. If I gave you a wrench and it's gone, no doubt it'll be back, champ. I promise you that. It'll be back. Richard Smith say, and I'm not anti-white, but I am anti-political oppression, exploitations, and degradation. Yes, sir, Richard Smith. Yes, sir. And Richard Smith, that's why I really wanted to go into politics, but I really was. And I'm gonna talk to that story, but let me finish up this on the mind real fast. I wanna lay the guidelines out. All right, so they say he been looking through the fucking house of a house. I mean, looking through the window of a house. They say robbery's been going on through the neighborhood, right? Now, through the neighborhood, they say they describe the guy that was they think could be the burglar, and the guy that they describe looks nothing like Ahmad. He looks nothing like him. All right, so now they want to say that he peeked through the window of the fucking house and shit like that. So, like I'm saying, when it's a house that's under construction and it's newly being built, I don't know how things go there. I know sometimes certain things be private property where you can't walk on. But sometimes if there's no construction workers around, you can walk up on a shit and look at it and be like, damn, this is a nice ass house they building. Big ass house. You looking at the house, whatever they doing to the house, because it's being reconstructed and it's being rebuilt. That don't mean you're going somewhere to steal from a fucking house. You know what I mean? All right, now he get back to jogging on the road, you know, and the people say, well, they say they call the police. Oh, we see the guy breaking into a house through the window. Breaking into a house through the window. How the fuck you breaking in a house through a window that ain't got no windows or don't have no doors? It don't got no doors, it got no windows. So what the fuck are you stealing out of a house with no windows or no doors? What the fuck you stealing? Wood? You know what I'm saying? A fucking drill or some shit, something on the floor. Nothing. Nothing, bro. The kid literally running down the street, and as you're running, the people in the car behind them, they filming. Like, and this how God works, man. This how God fucking works, bro. This is how God works. What's the odds of a car being behind him while he jogging, filming the road? It looked like they're on the road trip with the family. Sound like you hear kids in the car and shit. What's the fucking odds of somebody filming this shit behind you, bro? That's crazy, right? So, anyways, they filming and he running, and you can see the white truck right there pull over. Who knows if they said something to him like, "Hey, stop running," or did they just pull in front, trying to block him off? But as you see, he trying to run around the car, and as he trying to get around the car, you can just tell like, "Damn, these motherfuckers in my way, man." So now, as he getting around the car, he comes to the front part of the hood, and you just see a motherfucker right there talking about, "Don't move," with a big ass shotgun pointed at you, bro. This big ass shotgun pointed at you. Y'all know what the fuck this man on? Like, oh shit, what the fuck? Yo, you know what I'm saying? He shook. Like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Salute to Marquise Johnson, Omega Red. Salute, champ. So you saying this shit? Like, what? Hold on. So you could tell he tried to grab the barrel of the goddamn shotgun, but this big red thick neck ass cracker ass white boy jump back and shoot one time ball. They talking about only 2 shots, but he shot 3 shots. Shot one time ball. At that point, you know it. If I don't grab this gun, I'm dead. And I noticed that, man, that's his feelings, that's his emotion, because he going full throttle trying to get this motherfucking shotgun away from this man, because he already fired once. So we already know he looking to kill me. So now he wrestling with this big motherfucker. Look like he outweighing about 100 pounds. You did. And then 2 more shots get let off from this big ass shotgun close range like that. And we see the kid, go forward and fall and collapse, bro. Now that's when the people shut the video off. If they had any decency in them, they would have kept filming the shit. But we know they probably was white they goddamn self. You know what I mean? So now we see the kid fall, but not only did he fall, we see them, like we see the white boy walking away from him, looking at his pops. His pops on the fucking, he up on the fucking in the back of the truck, loading this gun up, ready to fire as well. You know what I mean? So now the way they walk away, you can tell they didn't give a fuck if he died or not, bro. P Boxing, salute to you, champ. They didn't give a fuck if that man died or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let him lay, let him bleed out, let him die. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. You know what I mean? Richard Smith said, why would he go jogging in the neighborhood where you know these people have? It ain't the point, Richard Smith. That's his where he went jogging at, bro. He lived in the area, bro. This not his first time going jogging. Or this not like he just all of a sudden, oh, I'm gonna pick a new route. Nah, bro. This is his area, and this not they didn't have Confederate flags right now. This two fake ass vigilantes jumping in their truck going to race somebody and fucking and they man premeditated murder. This they chance of trying to be fucking heroes. It wasn't Confederate flags hanging around there. This ain't his first time going jogging around this neighborhood, bro. You can't put that out there. You can't say that. This man ran this route multiple times. Multiple times. The man is an athlete, bro. So the way you got to go look at his mama describe his lifestyle. So we know this ain't his first time running this route. If you're a jogger, bro, or you're a runner, you got a certain routine that you do. If this man exercising every fucking day, if he exercising every fucking day, he running almost every day, bro. You dig what I mean? This is his way of running. This is what he do. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fucking Confederate hangout or you know what I mean? And even if it was, that don't give him the right to pull up in a fucking truck and gun them down like that. You know what I mean? Don't get him that right, bro. H-Con say, I'm a general contractor and we want potential clients to browse the houses. If we don't want you there, we post signs and don't leave tools anywhere. Facts, bro. So, now, like I say, they just watch the kid fall. Nobody go try to put pressure on the wound or shit like that after he know what he just did. He walk away not giving a fuck because they already know, man, they got to get out of jail free card. You know what I'm saying? They know they got to get out of jail free card. And like the lawyer was saying, he feel like they was already on the phone with the police because the police pull up. They say like no less than about 10 seconds after the gunshots went off, the police already been pulled up. So after they didn't cut the video off, the police was, you know what I'm saying, they kept filming for a little bit longer. We could have seen how they reacted and who went out there and tried to help save their kid. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see who rushed to the kid. How did they, go about approaching him? Did they flip him over, put him in handcuffs, or what the fuck they do to him? That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what happened afterwards. Now I mean, being a victim to that shit, I already know how it go, bro. I don't give a fuck how many times you shot that they go flip your ass over, put you in handcuffs. You know? So now after that, after they murdered the damn man, they lied to the man mama. They lied to the man mama and say, oh, he got into a confrontation after breaking into somebody's house. He struggled with a homeowner, and the homeowner shot him twice, and he died on their front lawn. What type of shit is that, bro? What type of shit is that? Right? That's the story they feed this man mother until the video come out of the man jogging down the street, and being gunned down, murdered like a lifeless animal, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I say the video, and I'm glad the people who video camera shit put the video out, or however somebody got a hold of the video, because if that video was never filmed, if they never filmed that video, if they never would have filmed that video, that would have been a story. Can you fucking imagine that shit? A whole fucking cover up. He was wrestling with the homeowner after breaking into the homeowner house and was shot twice and murdered. So it looked like self-defense for the homeowner. And not only that, they even got the nerve to say that it was self-defense for these motherfuckers. And let me get their names, bro. Let me get these motherfuckers names, because y'all know I like saying names. I'm very direct. Fuck all that subliminal shit. You know what I mean? Let me get these motherfuckers names, man. I know the white boy that killed him first name was Travis, but I want their last names. Okay, let me see. I think I go. Hold on, y'all. I want their fucking last names. George and Travis McMichael. That's their fucking name. The father name is sorry Gregory. Gregory and Travis McMichael. The father is Gregory. The son is Travis. Now don't forget they both was former police officers, and I think the father used to be a prosecutor, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? Or the district attorney. So after they done lied, after these motherfuckers done flat out lied, wookie whoop, salute to you, champ. Man, need to be brought to justice for murder, for premeditated murder, per murder, premeditated murder. Now I mean, throw the book at their ass. Life without the possibility of parole. You know, if you leave it up to me, I want the death penalty. But check this out, cause y'all done just y'all broke a mother heart, took her baby boy from her, and just fucked the whole family up, and steady fucking up the community, and steady getting away with these get out of jail free cards. Now, if these people didn't put this video out, the nerve of these motherfuckers to make up these stories, man. The nerve. This is 2 months later now, y'all. This shit happened 2 months ago, and it still ain't an open case yet. Nothing is going to trial. Nobody's in jail. Nothing. These people haven't spent one night in jail, bro. They haven't spent one night in jail. You know what I'm saying? Haven't been charged with anything. Anything. Anything, bro. Matter of fact, let me pull up the video of the mother, man, talking about the shit. No, it ain't gonna be that long, but haven't been charged with any fucking thing. You know what I mean? But racism don't exist, huh, Paulie? Punk motherfucker, you. Racism don't exist.
You know, I want to start. Yeah.
Rain every day. It would rain if it was hot. Like I was thinking that maybe it was good that he's not gonna be in the summer heat running because he knew that this heat rained every day.
Right. I've talked to several people who said he was a runner. You know, that like he literally was out running all the time.
Y'all hearing this?
On the day that Ahmad was killed, when did you first learn that something had happened?
I received a call from a investigator, Larry, from the Glen County Police Department, who identified me as being his mom, and he told me he was at my front door.
On that Sunday?
On that Sunday, about 6:30. And he told me that Ahmad was involved in a burglary, and there was a confrontation with the homeowner. There was a fight over the gun, and unfortunately, Ahmad was killed.
You knew in that moment that something was, that's all right. You knew in that moment that something was wrong. That not only had he been killed, but that they had bad information.
Yes, because for one thing, Mr. King, nobody burglarizing anything. Even him not being a burglar, he knew better not to rob someone at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a sunny Sunday afternoon.
Right. It was just a normal day in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Right. So I knew, but I didn't question it really because I got the information from, a part of the authority here in the county. And I thought that the information that they were giving me were true. I had no reason to question it.
I mean, and heck, in that moment, you're mainly thinking about Ahmad. You're not thinking about any of the details of the case.
Exactly.
When was it that you began to learn about who was involved?
So look to my brother, the Black Banner. What's going down? Y'all hearing this shit? Now she said he ran every day. He ran every day. This was my guy that said, why would he run through a fucking a place where it was Confederate flag? This is what I'm saying. He ran every fucking day. So every day you're going to run your same route. And not only that, he got a mother that's compassionate enough to say, you know what, maybe these people telling the truth. But at 1 p.m. in the fucking morning, sunny broad daylight, who going to commit a fucking crime of breaking in a goddamn house? Who breaks in houses in a fucking sunny day in fucking jogging shorts, a t-shirt, no mask, no gloves, nothing. But I'm going to break into a home. What the fuck I finna do? Run out here with TVs in my hand and run down the street with big ass TVs and carry? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. Stop fucking playing with us. H kind of say, where's the so-called gangster in his area? We will ride on each other, but allow trash to walk. We need to handle trash ourselves, and they'll stop. Hold on, y'all. Nah, that ain't what we talking about, H con. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, but H con, that's what I'm saying. We ain't gonna worry about that because it's gonna get handled, man. It's gonna get handled in a fucking court of law where it gotta be handled with these white motherfuckers because you already know, man, how this shit works with these motherfuckers, man. But let's finish up. Y'all. I want y'all to listen to this, y'all.
uh, Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael. When did you learn that?
The Friday. It happened on a Sunday, and the newspaper article came out that following Friday. No, that following Friday. An article came.
Now they killed this man on a fucking Sunday. They killed him on a Sunday. They didn't break a story until Friday. Friday, bro. Friday. What's that? 5 days later? On a who? Man, come on now. Stop playing. Who worked that long to break a story about a murder? You know? But when it comes to this white privilege shit, look how long they take to get the story together. Look how long they prep you and let you get your nerves calmed down and shit so they can fix up some shit. You know what I mean? Crazy, bro. James Benitez, salute to you, champ. Exactly, H Con.
About it as well on that Tuesday. I don't have the exact dates and that shit, but saying that it was a conflict of interest and the case would be transferred to another county because the local DAs couldn't handle the case here.
Because Gregory McMichael had worked for the district attorney's office for almost 30 years.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And it would be transferred.
So now, y'all see that? They switched the case to another fucking district because this man worked up for 30 fucking years. So you know what play was in. You already know. You know what I mean? Gun his kid down on a fucking Sunday, bring out a story on a Friday, switch the fucking whole fucking the whole murder and the whole case, give it to a whole different county, send the case to a whole different county. Now where do they do that shit at, bro? Why they do that shit at where they got a whole murder case, but they don't want to take it on, so they give it to a whole nother county who don't got no clue of what's going on. So they gotta receive whatever these people give them and then go from there. But that ain't even the worst part though. We'll keep it going.
So that was that Tuesday, but in the midst of this, me and my family was trying to do the funeral, so we couldn't really put a whole lot of time in it. But my sister said she read an article in the paper that the guy who was involved was indeed a retired cop, and the wording of the article said that Ahmad was actually shot in the street.
Right.
So then I started reflecting back on the conversation that we had initially, where he told me that Ahmad was in a burglary and he was confronted by the homeowner. But I learned that he was actually shot in the street, and the house that he was supposed to have burglarized was empty. Mr. King, that house didn't have windows or doors at the time. It just was a newly constructed home.
A home that was under construction, and that Gregory and Travis McMichael, they don't own that home, and they have nothing to do with that house. And so the first story that came out was that somebody in the name of protecting themselves shot and killed Ahmad, and it turns out those men had nothing to do with it.
Exactly. So I began to just sit back, and we had the services that Saturday, but that Tuesday, the next week, I learned that the case had been transferred to another DA in which was Mr. Barnhill. So I reached out. I told him that I had a lot of questions because the stories that I was told initially and the story that I read in the news article, it was very complete information.
He was the third DA. Is that right?
Now, y'all listen. This is the third. So they switched it from the first DA to a second DA to a third. So there's 3 different counties that they didn't shift this lady case, this lady's son case to try to open up a case to press charges on these motherfuckers. So the first, they don't want to handle it in the first fucking county because they say he worked there for 30 years. Give it to the next one. They don't want to deal with the shit, and they send it to another fucking county. What type of shit is that, bro? What type of Jedi mind trick shit is they playing out here, bro? You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, bro. This is fucking crazy. And now it's 2 months in the making, and it still haven't been brought up. A case still haven't been brought up. But I'm gonna let the mama finish talking.
That it was transferred out of your county into another county.
Yes. And he told me that he had it. No, I'm gonna back up. I talked to his secretary. His secretary said that she wasn't aware that they had received a case from Glenn County. And I said, well, it has to be a case there because I have quotations from your DA stating that he has received it. So she placed me back on hold again, and she came back, and Mr. Barney was on the line. Very nonchalantly, he told me that he had the case. The case was not even open because he couldn't open it up until he received all the documents, which include the toxicology report and also the autopsy report. I shared my information with them, my contact information, told him I would be the primary contact. And he told me that the mom was shot 2 times with a shotgun. And that's all really, he said that's really all I can tell you at this time.
Was it after the funeral that it gave you the emotional space to start really digging into the actual injustice and case of it?
Yes. I said, because I'm spending a whole lot of time just sitting thinking that this wasn't done right, he was killed, and he was killed in the street after he was chased down and cut off by 2 vehicles. And nobody went to jail.
Right.
Nobody went to jail behind it. They were able to go home, and my baby was placed in a body bag. That's not fair.
Now that many people are covering.
Stop right there, man. They was able to go home while her baby was placed in a fucking body bag. Able to go home while her baby was placed in a body bag. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. White fucking privilege, bro. White privilege. And we'll call it for what the fuck it is, man. We gonna call it for what it is. You see? And they didn't want to gun this woman child down on a beautiful Sunday morning, on a God's day. A lot of people like to go to church on Sunday, on a fucking God's day. And she go see her son, bury her son, and these people still haven't opened up a case yet to even try to let this lady go fight for justice for her son. The case not even fucking open yet, bro. That don't even make no sense. 2 months later, Lee Hodges, salute to you, bro. 2 months later, and it's still no open case. If they hold on to all this evidence, who knows what they tampering with? You know what I'm saying? But trying to get their story together. I know they did not expect this video to get out, man. They didn't expect this video to get out. You know what I mean? The people who was holding on to the video must have some type of conscience that was eating their ass up. They say, you know what? Let's not hold this shit no longer. Let's just put this shit out because what they saying is a lie. You know what I mean? What they saying is a lie. And this is what this lady got to go through, bro. This is what she got to go through just to get justice for her son. But if this was the other way around, man, you'd have been locked up and thrown under the cell. Let that would have been a white boy job, and 2 black men pulled up and gunned that boy down like that. You know what I mean? And it's actually three suspects. They just bringing up the father and the son. So it's just crazy, bro. But let's let the mama finish talking, y'all. Then we go cook some more.
The story of what happened.
We
And
almost done too, y'all. It ain't that long.
now
We
that
almost
so
like
many
2 more
people are
minutes.
wanting to support you and support the family in this fight for justice, what is it that you're wanting to see happen?
I want all hands responsible for the death of my baby boy to be arrested. I mean, they did a crime, regardless of whether they were law enforcement or whoever. They committed the crime, and they need to do what normal citizens do when you break the crime and you pay the cost of breaking the crime.
Right, and these men, just to be clear, these men weren't law enforcement officers.
Facts.
Whether Mr. McMichael used to be or was retired or whatever, being a retired police officer or investigator didn't give him any right to do what he did. Like, he was not a current law enforcement officer. I think he seemed to think he was acting as one,
Yes.
but he certainly wasn't.
I read an article that he said that they were doing a citizen's arrest. Like, really?
And see, when I saw that, it was weeks after Ahmad had been murdered that they seemed to create that idea out of thin air.
Yes.
Yeah, that because when you read the initial reports, they don't say that.
No.
Yeah, so I think they probably consulted somebody who gave them some type of advice saying, yeah, you need to say this was a citizen's arrest. But at first, they weren't saying that at all.
Wasn't.
Facts.
Well,
and that is true. I mean, initially it wasn't that. It's just that they chased him down and they killed him, basically.
Well, I know that many of us are supporting you and standing with you and the family, and we'll do everything we can to put pressure on the state of Georgia, on the local district attorney, on the local police departments there, to make sure that you get some measure of justice. And your attorney Lee Merritt and I have worked with many families who've lost their loved ones in ways like this. We know what you really want is for your son to be alive.
Yes.
That this word justice is supposed to mean balancing the scales, but the truth is, when you steal someone's son, it's going to be difficult to balance that scale. But in place of that, we need somebody to be held responsible.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know you have several calls to make and interview.
And that's the interview, y'all. The mother know what the story. But with that being said, bro, this shit is like, it's so crazy, bro, that we still going through the same shit, right? Still going through the same shit when you got motherfuckers of privilege killing the unarmed black man, you know? And y'all, this ain't for us to come in here and say, oh, what this black person go do or what that we need to kill it or none of that. This is just pure common sense of saying these are two white motherfuckers who try to be vigilantes, fake ass cops when y'all not cops no more. You don't have badges anymore. You don't have the right to pull nobody over, but through the law of Georgia, they talking about a citizen arrest where they say it's a law where if you see a crime happening, if you actually witnessing with your own eyes a crime happening, you have the power to take it to your hands and follow these people or even apprehend them to hold them until the police get there. You dig what I mean? But they didn't witness nothing. Nothing. They just assumed some shit. They assumed some shit and they went out there and tried to be fucking heroes, bro. Like Brandon said, you can see on camera these criminal savages shooting an innocent brother with no regrets. Exactly, bro. No regrets. Not worrying about what's gonna happen. Walked away like the shit was like premeditated, bro. Premeditated. They knew what they had in their head, man. The daddy got a 357, you got a shotgun. A 357 and a shotgun. Common sense tells you, bro. If y'all driving down the street, y'all see an unarmed man, he don't have anything going on. Okay, the worst thing worse, you go wrestle him down and hold him until the police come. You two big motherfuckers, I'm quite sure y'all can wrestle this boy down and hold him. But nonetheless, we know how black people got strength in them, bro. We strong as fuck. But nonetheless, you go wrestle this man down. You don't come jump out on this man with a big ass shotgun, make this man fear for his life, and then turn around and say you fear for your life. He shot him out of self-defense. He gonna create some shit and use self-defense to get away with killing this man. The dirty shit these motherfuckers do, bro. The dirty shit they do. You know what I mean? Then you gotta go fight the court system. See, you're already black. Now you're dead, man. Now your mama gotta go fight this fucking court system to try to get justice for you. Man, it's so fucked up, bro. It's so fucked up, bro. You know what I mean? But salute to brothers like Sean King, Trader Truth, you know, the black legal rights system that's out here, the judges and shit like I mean, sorry, the lawyers who go from house to house and you know, going and try to get justice for these mothers or families, fathers and mothers, you know, for these unarmed black men, bro. Because we know the shit ain't easy, man. We know it ain't easy. A lot of restless nights, a lot of headaches, and a lot of fucking fighting you gotta do to get justice served on some shit that shouldn't even take 2 minutes to see. 2 minutes to see the truth. 2 minutes to see the truth. You know, but the justice system's so fucked up and so against us, you gotta spend almost every fucking dime you got to go fight a case and hope you get justice. Because these motherfuckers working together. Working together, bro. Look how long it take, man, to get a fucking um to get the case opened up. 2 months. 2 months and the shit still ain't open. And she gotta go from fucking this county to that county to this county. Whereas different laws, you know what I'm saying? Each county got different laws of trying to set up some shit. Then you talking to motherfuckers who just giving you the runaround. They lying to you. Well, you got a whole fucking dead son, and you calling, and this little white bitch say, "Oh, well, we don't have the case here." And then you call back. I mean, you don't call back, but you give our ass facts, and all of a sudden, the motherfucker who holding on to the case magically appear on the phone. Man, quit playing with us, man. Quit playing with us, man. All I'm gonna say is, man, I pray that this family get justice. This will be a case that I'll be watching from now all the way to the end. You know, like I say, the one case that I watched from the beginning to the end was the Trayvon Martin case. Me and my sister, we watched that shit from the beginning to the end, bro. I'm talking about every court day, every day, every day. We just on that shit watching on television, watching Don West and Marco Murray going up against the prosecutors, and it's just crazy. We watched so much of that shit, bro. Brandon House, what's going down, champ? You know, and I just pray this woman can get justice for her son, man. I hope these people find it in their hearts, which they probably don't. You know, to trial these motherfuckers and arrest them for premeditated murder and get their ass life without the possibility of parole. You know. Okay, Wesley, my brother, what's going down, bro? Salute to you, chap. Hope everything going all right with you, bro. You know, I hope, you know, they get life without the possibility of parole and get what they deserve, man. Get what they deserve, because they chased that boy down and murdered him like his mother said. Chased him down and murdered him in cold blood. Cold blood. You can tell that man ain't had no weapon on him. They can look at that boy and see he ain't had no weapon on him. But see, that's what happened when they face you. Like when they finally get up on you face to face, fear pop out their ass, bro. Fear pop out their ass. You know what I'm saying? Now they run up on this black man. Now, oh shit, they don't know how to react. Especially when he pointed his gun at him and he grabbed that motherfucker. You turn into a stone cold bitch then. But you're just so tough, violent. You're a fucking whatever the fuck the word is. I can't even get it out, man. I'm so pissed off. You know, now that he put his hands on the barrel, now you're afraid. You and your pop afraid. Look how the daddy reacting. Look at him on the back of the court trying to get the gun together. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Scary ass white people. Scary ass white people. You know, shot the man twice and murdered him in cold blood. They didn't even have the decency in them to go even try to put pressure on the wound. They could have saved his life. With an act of kindness, they could have saved his life if they was willing to. But other than that, they just let him fall on the ground and let him sit there and bleed out and die. And now they look at themselves as some fucking heroes. Exactly, Matthew, bro. You know what I mean? Now they looking at themselves as some fucking heroes. You know, we talking about Ahmad Arbery right now. But we gonna touch on this boxing in a minute, bro. You know, but now they heroes. And like I said, this woman gonna have to go through hell and hot water to try to get justice for her son, bro. The Black man said genetically, these individual souls is filled with fear, anger, contempt, and evil. Find out what pension funds they are receiving, then boycott them companies for justice. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. These men need to be brought to justice, man. They need to be brought to justice. But we know it's a long fucking race. It's gonna be a long race to get them boys found guilty, man. It's gonna be a long race to get them boys found guilty, man. You know what I mean? If 2 months didn't went by, like they just breaking this story. This 2 months ago, this woman fight to get the case open, not to bring attention to the case, but just to get the case open and start an investigation on what's really going on. You know, I mean, how much did he talking about? He need this report and that report. When you see the video, you see one shot get let off, you see another shot, then you see another shot. Then you ask about y'all need the autopsies for what? We see what's happening. We see where the bullets enter the man at. We see him walk away and fall on the ground. We see them don't go help, try to put pressure on the wound and try to save this kid's life. We see what's going on. What you looking for from an autopsy? You're not saying the struggle. You're not saying, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. What the fuck are you looking for the autopsy? Because to me, it wasn't really a struggle over the gun. It wasn't really a struggle over the gun. That man just trying to hold that barrel so that man don't shoot him. And like I say, that redneck motherfucker who looked like he outweighed that kid about 100 pounds was able to point that motherfucker at that man's stomach or chest and pull that trigger and walk away with no remorse. You know? And that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. After everything we done seen, after all the unarmed murders we done seen, a black man that don't have nothing, that this shit still continuing right now today. You know, and by not even by cops, by old ass cops and motherfuckers who want to be vigilantes and take matters into their own hands. Motherfucker next door neighbors now can just murder you in cold blood and get away with it. The right complexions with the right connections. I'll get you off anything, man. Like I say, man, we're gonna continue to follow this story. We'll continue to break the news. We're gonna see what's really going on. And I pray this woman get justice for her son. And she sue them motherfuckers for everything they got. Suing for everything they got. Because what they like to do nowadays is they like to let motherfuckers go free and give you a little silver suit and throw $2 million or $7 million to you. After Uncle Sam get his cut, after you gotta pay the lawyers for everything that went on, you don't end up with $7 million. You end up with about $2 million. You know what I'm saying? And what the fuck that's gonna do? Compared to your son being dead in the ground. Nothing. Nothing. Why the murderers get to walk free. Continue to live with their families. Continue to go out and do what they love. Continue to kiss their loved ones and have their kids, or you know what I mean? Go out and create a bigger family tree. You know, this man didn't even have kids or nothing to leave his legacy here on this earth. To leave something behind. Who knows what that kid could have done? He was 25 years of age. Who knows where his life was headed to? And then not only that, salute to Renee Boxon, salute champ. And not only that, now they want to dig into the background history. Oh, he went to jail for, man, you cannot make this shit up, bro. He went to jail for stealing out of a store at Walmart, or he did something else. Like they try to paint this fucked up picture of this man and make this man look like a criminal because they fucked up, bro. Because they fucked up. So the first thing they do is dig into your background and bring up some bullshit. Some bullshit. Trying to find dirt on you so they can put out there to the people and make you look like an evil, bad motherfucker. And make you look like an evil, bad motherfucker. Oh, he was arrested for shoplifting. And oh, he brought a gun to school. So this kid was just he deserved to be taken off this earth. You know, what's the word I like to use? He's a man, my head all over the place, bro. Simple shit I can't even get out of my head right now. But they use this shit to try to take this kid down. You know what I mean? They use this shit to try to take this kid down and make him look like a criminal. Like he's a threat to society or some shit like that. At the end of the day, money is their God. Go after their income. He's just 25 years of age, man. Jamie McDaniel said, I hate that shit. Background got nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing to do with this incident. Nothing, James. You hear me? Nothing, big dog. Nothing. This the new Roman Empire. Might is right. That's like killing Dope Boy off Boys in the Hood. He was a kid. I don't get what you mean, Brandon House, on that one, bro. Reason why I couldn't take working for the state or a local government. I'm from Georgia. It's bad. Facts, bro. Facts. Especially during the pandemic, none of these clowns can't afford to lose any federal, state, city, or county revenue. Jim Crow just ended in 1960, so people still got the freaking man. Jim Crow still going on, James. They can say it ended all they want to, bro. But these motherfuckers really think they are in control or got power to do what the fuck they want to do, man. And they try to get by with the laws, these fucked up laws that they building. You know what I'm saying? And they try to use that shit to their advantage, bro. They try to use that shit to their advantage and paint every black man as a fucking just a animal, bro. Just an animal. You know what I'm saying? Just an animal. And white folks will take that and run with it to justify he was a threat. Exactly, Keon, bro. Exactly. That's their whole thing. They put him out there, paint him as a fucking animal. Oh, yeah. He was arrested for shoplifting. And when he was in high school, he brought a gun to school when and this one, man, how long was it? 25 years of age. You graduate high school at 17, 18 years old. So y'all going all the way back 7 or 8 fucking years to try to bring up some shit on this kid and make him look that bad. Well, let's go down y'all motherfucker resume and let's see the dirt that you dirty motherfuckers done. And I'm quite sure we gonna see y'all motherfuckers done something that's worse than that. That they done swept under the table. Or they done let you go home free on. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy how these people do this shit out here and get away with it, man. Crazy, bro. But we don't mean shit. We don't mean shit. Like I say, man, I pray this woman she get justice for the death of her son, man. That shit right there is it's some pure bullshit. No, I just hit you with that wrench, H-Con, bro. Blood of my boy KO. Wrench my boy KO up. But yeah, y'all, like I say, man, I'm gonna be following this story. So whenever some new shit break on it, I will be bringing it to y'all, bro. I will. We gotta, as a whole, pray our future generosity. You know, better than this. Facts, James, bro. Facts, facts, facts. All facts. All facts. Or H-Con, trust me, bro. Trust me. I'm on it, man. Like I'm following this, man. I'm following this. Like this some bullshit. Prayer bullshit. Prayer bullshit. I'm following this like a motherfucker. Know what I mean? Like, man. And his mama got so much humility in her, bro. Like the way she handled it, and I know it's 2 months later, so you're able to, to calm your soul a little bit. She may say, when we go stop posting guns and actually start killing these motherfuckers back, because nothing is gonna come from that, bro. That's what I'm saying, G man. We can say these things when we gonna stop posting guns and start killing them back, but it's that right there alone is gonna take the justice away. That's what they want to happen. They looking for that. They looking for that. You ain't gonna get no justice by going like I want as much as I want the motherfuckers dead in the ground, bro. That's what they want to happen. You dig what I mean? That's what they want to happen. Nah, that ain't what we want. What we want is for them laws to turn and be the same. That's what we want. We want them laws to turn and be the same. So when they put a black motherfucker in the ground, they go to jail for the rest of their motherfucking life. We want the system to change. We don't want them to see the image that they already got that image. That's what they want from that image. They want black motherfuckers come out here and go blow a white motherfucker head off. You dig what I mean? That's why when once you so much of that happen, that's when it's gonna get even worse. You think police killing niggas? Let a black motherfucker out here and blow a white motherfucker head off and watch the threat become on us. Then like it's just man, that when they really all gloves to be off. Then you think they pulling you over, blowing your motherfucker head off because they say you reaching. They just gonna be pulling you over, blowing your motherfucking head off left to right. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. So what we need to be fighting for is the laws to change. That's what we need, the laws to change. For them motherfuckers to become the same, to put the threat in them motherfuckers. They not worrying about a black motherfucker pulling up, killing them. What the fuck their ass up is when they get to slam their ass in that motherfucking pen and closing that motherfucking door for the rest of their life, just like they do niggas. Slamming that motherfucking gate and saying you will never return home to your family. You know what I'm saying? Put that motherfucking stigma on them. That it's X amount of white motherfuckers in the jail cell. That's what they don't want. You know, they rather go to a jail cell. I mean, they rather go to a graveyard than go to a jail cell. Trust me when I tell you that, man. Trust me when I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Trust me when I tell you that. They rather go to a graveyard than go to a motherfucking jail cell. Because that's where you gotta live with what the fuck you did. Like man say, my respect to you, brother. You have my mind any up. I can't talk boxing now. Believe that. Man, it's all love, black men and bros. All love, man. Thanks for discussing this. We really need to keep on finding ways to get on the same playing field. In due time, we will make change. Action is not the answer. The law was never made for us. Look how they did Emmett Till, Mama with the court system. I know, G Mays, and that's what I'm telling you. That's what we got to shoot for. We got to shoot for the laws. We got to shoot for equal opportunity for every man out on this fucking like. That's why I was. That's when I was going to. That's when I was going to like. I wanted to go into politics for that reason, right? And I'm gonna touch on that situation because I talk to these people in politics and they fuck with me very heavy. It's a very influential man that's at our school. He wanted me to go into politics so bad. I took a political science class and I aced that motherfucker. Nothing but A's, and he loved it. And he say, how would you think you're doing politics? I told him You will die in politics quicker than you die in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Because I read this shit. You think you get killed in the streets, you will get killed in politics quicker than you die in the streets because politics ain't shit but games in itself. You know what I mean? So when you go into politics, you got to go into that shit being smart, open minded, and not running your motherfucking mouth too much, and keep your plan underhand and not show your hand. See what I'm saying? And not show your fucking hand. I'm on it right now, Keon. I'm gonna read it, but it's all about like you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you want to get passed, bro. You gotta be smart on getting shit passed out here in this politics game. But nonetheless, you gotta be smart as well, G Mays, and know what they looking for. You gotta understand what they want at you. You gotta know what they looking for, bro. Just like I said, they went into that situation and try to bring up their kid past, talking about he was a shoplifter and brought a gun to school and all that shit. They want that image of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They want that image of you. My brother Tim Johnson in the building. So I see you, bro. Damn, I just read up on this, just woke up and seen you on. Then heard about this young man murder. The Lord goddamn salute, my G. Man, much love, Tim. Them motherfuckers rolled behind him and killed that man, and they not even locked up or nothing. Yeah, but they shooting for it. Let me read what Keon just sent me. Keon just sent me said Georgia prosecutor said Tuesday they plan to present evidence to a grand jury for possible charges against man who chased and eventually gunned down an unarmed black man they believe was a burglar, but whose family say was simply jogging. Ahmad Arbery, 25, was shot to death in Brunswick, a coastal city about midway between Savannah and Jacksonville, Florida, on February 23rd as he was running through the quiet neighborhood of Satilla Shores. Say, I am the opinion I am of the opinion that the case should be presented to the grand jury of Glenn County for consideration of criminal charges against those involved in the death of Mr. Arbery, according to a statement by District Attorney Thomas Durden, based in the Hinesville, 70 miles away from the shooting scene. Durden, if that's how you pronounce his last name, is the third DA to have the case after potential conflicts of interest prompt two other prosecution officers to um, recuse themselves. So these brothers took themselves off the case. A spokesman for Durden said the office would not answer any questions or make any other comments beyond its short written statement. Durden did not outline what charges he seek against those possibly responsible for Arbery's slaying. It was also unclear when a grand jury could be convened to hear evidence, as courts in Georgia are prohibited from impanelling, impanelling any grand or trial jury through least June the 12th. So they can't take on this case or look at anything least to June the 12th. As the nations fight the COVID-19 pandemic, I have no control over the suspension due to the pandemic. However, I do intend to present the case to the next available grand jury in Glenn County, according to Durden. Lee Murden, the lawyer for the victim's family, posted a brief video clip to Twitter on Tuesday that purportedly shows Arbery tussling with his killer. The footage, which appeared to be taken by a motorist coming up to the scene, could not be immediately verified by NBC News. The video clearly shows Mr. Arbery jogging down the road in the middle of the day. Merritt said in a statement, Mr. Arbery had not committed any crime, and there was for these men to no reason for these men to believe they had the right to stop him with weapons or to use deadly force in furtherance of their unlawful attempt to stop. Okay. The man who chased down Arbery have been identified by the police as Brunswick residents Gregory McMichael, 64, who's the father, and his son Travis McMichael, 34. The older McMichael, with his 357 Magnum, and his son with a shotgun, told police they believe Arbery might be a burglar and chased them in their truck. After the man caught up with Arbery, there was a fatal confrontation. McMichael stated that the unidentified male began to violently attack Travis, and the two men then started fighting over the shotgun. At which point Travis fired a shot, and then a second later there was a second shot. It was three fucking shots, according to a Glenn County police report. Hold on. Arbery, hold on. Damn, hold on. Why was that? My shit jumped on me. Fired a second shot. Then there was a second shot. According to a Glenn County police report, Arbery, a former high school football player, was a health health buff who jogged nearly every day. His family said. Gregory and Travis McMichael could not be immediately reached for comments on Tuesday at publicly listed phone numbers for the pair. So y'all just see the bullshit that's going on, man. So we won't have nothing going on until June the 12th. But nonetheless, as long as they take that shit there, bro. CB Sports was going down with you, big dog. Motherfuckers kill us and go back to their families while our families get fucked in the court system with no justice, and history repeats itself. Black Banner say boycott a major bank, telecommunication companies, telecommunication company, gas company, car company, food company, entertainment industry. Guarantee you'll get some results. Yep, we know that for a fact, bro. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them though. Yeah, man. Just crazy, man. Just crazy. We gotta go through all this shit just to try to seek justice on some shit that we looking at with our two eyes and see that it's wrong. We looking at these motherfuckers murder this man in cold blood that we know is wrong, and this is shit we gotta go through. This the shit we gotta go through. But we go pray for justice. You know what I mean? And we gonna stay on top of this shit, and we gonna see how it come out. We gonna see how it come out. But let's talk a little boxing, y'all. 'Cause it's gonna be a 2-hour show. I want to touch on Deontay Wilder, y'all. Deontay Wilder, salute the Fred Barbershop conversation. Can we do a moment of silence? I mean, we did it. We did enough. We did enough, James, beneath there. But we'll get there on another day. We can do a moment of silence on another day. He already gone for 2 months. What we gonna do is a moment of waking up. That's what we gonna do, though, James. We're gonna do a moment of waking up. And I know you wanna do that to support the dead, but it's all love. It's all love. We gonna touch on that though. Like I say, we got ways to go with this situation. We gotta wait till June the 12th for them to present this shit to you know what I'm saying, to the big dogs. And we go like I say, we ain't gonna let it go on deaf ears, bro. We ain't gonna let this fall on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying? Like I promise you, I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna do my part. That's even if we just come here to keep ourselves updated on what's going on and what's new with the situation. I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna stay on Sean King shit. I'm gonna stay on the lawyer and the mother and see what they talking about. And whether they get found guilty or not, we gonna follow the whole ride, man. We gonna follow the whole ride. And that's a reason why, like, I want to go into politics, but it's a reason why I don't want to go into politics at the same time. My little sister going to school to be a lawyer and shit. She got accepted into law school, which is a great thing. I talked to some Some people they got, I ain't say they got the biggest power, but they got some power to make some shit happen in St. Louis. And they like my little mindset, and they want me to, to pursue, um, this politics shit. But I know, man. I just know you gotta have a you gotta have a strong mental, man, to fuck with this politics shit. Cause it's gonna be a fight, especially being black. And a motherfucker looking like me with two goals in the mouth, no matter how smart you are, it's gonna be a battle, an uphill battle. An uphill battle. And I ain't saying I can't take that shit on. But you gotta know this person to know that person to know that person. And it's gonna be certain shit that you want to speak on that you ain't gonna be able to speak on. It's gonna be certain shit that your people will look at you and be like, "Oh man, you ain't saying shit that make you weak. You going along with them when you not going along with them." But it's just how shit goes in politics. The way certain shit you ain't gonna be able to talk about because you'll lose your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Now being a man standing for what you believe in is another thing. But at the same time, if you go die as soon as you step into the politic game and you ain't got shit done, then it's a lost cause. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a fucking lost cause. So you got to play your position, you got to pay your dues, you got to take your bumps and bruises to get to where you want to get to, and that's when you start making a change. And that's when you start getting into higher places or building your name to where you can say, okay, motherfucker, now the tables has changed. Now it's time for me to come out here and build something for my people. And in the cause of building for your people, you still might lose your fucking life. It depends on how you go stand on it, how strong you are with it, how far you got into the game, how much money you holding, and who are you influencing and who got your back. You know what I'm saying? Who got your back? But politics is a shady business, bro. It's a shady fucking business. Like I said, it's just like the streets. But it's even worse because you'll get killed quicker in politics and they'll say a motherfucker had a heart attack, oh, this and that and this, and all along a motherfucker was waiting in your house to choke your ass, choke the life out your ass, or stick some shit in you that you done drop dead from. It's a crazy game, bro. It's a crazy game. But you already see what this pandemic is all about: property security, not people capitalism. It's only concern it's goods and service, not justice for us. Facts, Black Banner. If they get found not guilty or no charges, it's going to get ugly. G Mays and Monty we've held hands, march, sing, beg, and they will never ever treat you fair. Oh, I already know that, bro. I already know that. I never going to nothing, nothing that I know that's not meant for us to win and thinking it's gonna come out fair. Never, never. But one thing you can't deny is evidence. One thing they can't turn away is the people when they stand up and you get people of all color coming into the situation and be like, oh, this, that, and that, and the third. That's when they'll look up and be like, you know what? We got to try to make something happen to make these motherfuckers happen. And that's where you can finally get some type of justice out the situation. See, I'm smart. I'm gonna play their hand against their motherfucker self. If I ever get it to anything, you gotta know how to play their hand against them. They already got the better hand. You know what I mean? They got the better hand already. You already know that for a fact. So what you got to do is snoop out the weakest link in that hand, and you got to turn that shit and play it against them. You got to know how to be smart. Now you're not gonna knock down a motherfucking council in one move, but you can damn sure put a dent in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about being smart, man. Know what you're doing, know how you're moving, and know how to have you a out for whatever you do. Always have an out. You know what I mean? Always have an out for whatever you do. And that's something you got to keep to your goddamn self. You can't even let the people you love know the out. You can't even let them know. You dig? Certain shit you just got to keep to yourself. Keep some people in the dark on a lot of shit. Hell yeah, G Mays. Yeah. But yeah, y'all want to touch on Wilder, man. Fred had brought Wilder little family on and shit, and the man talked about how they got fucking evidence and how they got doctor statements stating that while the injuries came from tempered gloves. I mean, while they got injuries that came from tempered gloves, you know, and these type of things, right? If we open up our mouth on these type of things, we making excuses. We taking credit away from Tyson Fury. Oh, we fanboys and we just can't take that Fury was the better fighter. This, that, and the third. But not only that, now you got motherfuckers coming out saying that a 95-year-old Mike Tyson will go into the ring and whoop Deontay Wilder ass. Oh, who you want to see 165 Mike Tyson fight? Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. When this man Mike only saying he want a fucking 3-round exhibition fight with fucking Kelly Pavick. Know what I mean? That's why I say this quarantining COVID-19 shit even got motherfuckers who talk boxing going crazy. Cause now everybody just taking anything and just running with the shit. I hate when people do that shit, bro. I hate when they take anything and just run with it. Oh, look at Mike Tyson. He looks so amazing. Who could he make a comeback? But not talking about how Tyson got his ass whooped on his way out the door. But now he about to make a comeback. 53-year-old man about to make a comeback. But you got fighters still in their prime out here who lost one fight that's done, washed up, and is over with. Better shape, better health, better power, better speed, better mind frame, ready to fight, still love the sport of the boxing, but they careers are done and over. They lose one fucking fight. Deontay Wilder is washed up. He finished. He over. He done. We don't want to see him no more. He the most horrendous boxing that we ever seen in boxing history. The worst heavyweight champion that anyone ever seen in their life. But y'all pick a 53-year-old man who haven't fought in 175 years to come back into the ring and beat him and look way better than him. And this is shit y'all running with. Y'all crazy, man. These dudes be crazy, bro. These dudes are crazy. No, these dudes are fucking crazy. Perfect example. The Bastard Fury was obviously cheating and no justice because he's white and not even from our country. We better wake up. Man, all facts, H-Con. Jay beneath there, that's bullshit. Then Tyson lose. Hold on, I gotta go back up. But this man supposed to come back and knock out Deontay Wilder, be the biggest thing again, ever again in history. Turn back the hands of time. If I can turn back the hands of time. That's what they expecting Mike Tyson to do. Turn back the hands of time around this motherfucker. Then Tyson lose to a fighter not on Wilder level to end his career. Fuck you think Wilder would do? Put his ass in a coma. You know what I'm saying? Put his ass in a coma. You heard to say after Corona, I want to see who still got the same energy. Shaking my head, duck season again. Let Wilder have a glove theory. They gonna ride him, man. Let Wilder have a motherfucking glove theory, bro. I'm happy you said that. Let Wilder have a glove theory. And watch them come out. No wonder he was knocking everybody out like that. We knew that dude wasn't no damn 210 pounds, 217, 219, knocking out people that's 250, 260. We knew something was up. He hitting people with bird knuckles. But Fury literally out here hitting motherfuckers with bird knuckles, busting eardrums, not worrying about what's coming back at him. Floppy gloves. Motherfucking, you got meat butchers coming out snitching on his ass because he ain't paying them their money after being accused of taking steroids. We won't see mainstream media talking about none of that shit. None. Mainstream media don't even bring it up. Won't even mention why they turn the television off, why the glove flapping back like it is. Won't mention nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Won't mention nothing about it. But because of Deontay Wilder, you know, they want to see the black man fall, man. Listen to what Paulie's saying. Oh, the European people are running boxing now. You know, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot, bro. That's telling you the narrative that they riding with. Right there. It's telling you the narrative that these motherfuckers is riding with. You know what I mean? They looking at Wilder ass. If we can get his ass out the game, this unapologetic motherfucker who been running the heavyweight division for how long, get his ass cleaned up out the game, who don't want to play ball with us, we need a way to jeopardize his ass and get him gone. So they'll do anything, man. They'll let a motherfucker like Fury come and cheat this man, cheat the shit out of him, you know. But they'll say, "Oh, well, y'all talking about we can't make Crawford and Spence happen, but look at this. Why top ranking Al working together with Wilder and Fury? That fight got made. No. Fuck no. That fight supposed to happen back to back. But guess what Bob Arum did? His ass ran for two more fights. Ran. Ran with Fury for two more fights. Now compare Wilder fights, two fights, against Tyson Fury, two fights. You know what I'm saying? Who had an easy task to relax and have good training camps and not worried about shit? You know what I'm saying? Fury taking on Dominique Brazil. I mean, Wilder taking on Dominique Brazil, even though he knocked his ass out when he knocked him out, and taking on Luis King Kong, top 10 heavyweights. Where you got Fury taking on motherfuckers that's in the bottom 50, motherfuckers that you don't know of. You know, going to relax and party at the WWE, doing what the fuck he want to do. Getting his mind right, don't have to worry about what's coming back at him. Come up with a hell of a game plan to cheat Deontay Wilder, because it got to be a whole company thing. It's not just Fury going into this shit and it's not being talked about. It got to be a whole company thing that they cooking up, and they going there and cheat the shit out of Deontay Wilder, bro. Going there and cheat the shit out of Deontay Wilder. No. And now, Deontay Wilder is the last black hope. All these great fighters, all these black fighters that's great that we got in the sport of boxing, Deontay Wilder is the last black hope. Earl Spence, Terrence Boyd Crawford, Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? The Charlos, Demetrius Andrade, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Jerron Ennis, Gary Russell Jr. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. You know, on and on and on and on and on. All these motherfucking black fighters that's on the verge of breaking through the superstardom, but Deontay Wilder is the last black hope. Type of shit they paint up. You can't tell me Bob wasn't the reason for EJ and Bud stalling. Bullshit that Tyson should lost that fight. That fucking cut would have been called by most refs. I sent an offer to Devin Haney to fight La Bazooka Martinez, the rematch. 1 million, 4 rounders, no belts, no WCW, etc. If he real, I'll get a call. Devin not fit to fight no 4-rounder warrior boxing. Man. Come on now, you got to be real about that, champ. But nonetheless, they got. Mike Tyson coming back, 345 years old. 345 years old, about to make the greatest comeback of all time. Come and run through the top of the heavyweight division, knock these boys the fuck out, and ride off to the sunset and make history. They would do anything to discredit Deontay Wilder, bro. Instead of giving the man, I think how long Deontay Wilder was world champion? 5 years in a row, like 5 years or longer. I don't know the years, so I ain't gonna just say something. But I know he was a world champion for a while. For a while, you know, the best knockout percentage in boxing history. You know what I'm saying? In the heavyweight division, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Tan say, you know what? Found Wilder should have spent that whole camp on jabbing and body work, also combinations, knowing how the media been protecting Fury in his last two fights. Got to be prepared for everything. That ain't my point, Tim. 90+% KO record, easy money. Richard Smith, you out of pocket. Fury is not from the supreme species. Right, 5 years. I knew I was right, H Con. So, you know, they knew something was up, man. They knew something was up. They knew they had something cooking, and they knew they was gonna rob that man, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, me hearing Wilder family speak about this shit, I'm standing on what I believe in. I'm gonna speak what I feel. And I feel like Deontay Wilder was cheated in that fight, not just in one, in both. Some bullshit went down. You know, some bullshit went down. You know what I mean? And hopefully, hopefully the truth come out. Hopefully the truth come out. Cause you know how this shit go. You know how it go. Now a lot of shit gets swept under the rug. That'll be the end of that. But hopefully the truth can come out. You know, but it will be a third fight. Wilder not stepping aside for nobody. You know, we're not gonna sit up here and try to um, please nobody else. Talking about, oh, you know, Deontay Wilder step aside, take these type of dollars, let Fury and Joshua fight for undisputed is the right thing to do. How's that the right thing to do when we could have had undisputed with Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder? But guess what? Nobody told Anthony Joshua to step aside. No sorry, Bob. No sorry, Bob. You know, so don't try to tell Deontay Wilder, the man who won his redemption, you know, to step aside and not go back to take his glory back. You know, guess what? Because if you go out there and spark Fury, as they say, spark him, mate. Knock him out, mate. Spark him. Go out there and knock Fury the fuck out. He right back in position to fight Anthony Joshua for undisputed. And for the ones who want undisputed so bad, y'all make sure y'all put the pressure on Eddie Hearn ass to make it happen with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Facts, bro. Facts. I hate to have to fight a nigga like Wilder for a third time. Yeah, it's going down though. It's going down. You know, like I say, if the man come out and beat him, then we just say, you know what, he got Wilder number. But ain't no way in hell Wilder finna just say, you know what, I'm finna give up. And because if he do say, I'll step aside, I'm gonna take this little paper and step aside. They want that to happen so they can come out and say, oh, y'all see that? Y'all see? Y'all champion. He ain't want to smoke with Fury. Why would he step aside? Why would he step aside? He ain't want to smoke. If he really wanted it, he would never relinquish his rematch. He would have won and fought Tyson Fury, this, that, and third. Because if Tyson Fury lose to Anthony Joshua, if Anthony Joshua loses to Tyson Fury, you best believe Eddie Hearn got a rematch clause in the fucking in the contract. I mean, the first fight was just it was amazing. Why wouldn't the people want it again? I think we should go right back into it. Let's have it again in Saudi Arabia again. Saudi Arabia looking ass. Eddie Hearn don't care about the dollars, man. Eddie Hearn don't care about no damn Anthony Joshua. All he care about is how many dollars he can make off of Anthony Joshua ass to fill up the matchroom bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? To keep that Hearn tradition going longer, longer, longer. You know what I'm saying? Warrior boxer. Come on, bro. We know how the boxing game go. Devin Haney is up on a match room. You got a joint deal with him. You saying $1 million for 4 rounds. Devin Haney not a 4 round fighter. He's a champion, fighting 12 rounds, and he gonna make over $1 million with whomever he fight. Especially now, talking about fight Luke Campbell with some damn body over in the UK for the WBC world title. But it's gonna happen. You know, he got to fight. You got to see Wilder. You got to see Wilder. Ain't no getting away from that third fight. I can't see Wilder giving up his chance for redemption. You know, and I'm quite sure this time Wilder's gonna be on everything from the gloves. You know what I'm saying? Checking everything. You know what I'm saying? Double down on them on them drug testings. You know, check them gloves out. That's damn sure. For damn sure, check them gloves out. You know what I mean? And make sure everything's on the even playing field. I know a lot of people like to allude to, oh, Deontay Wilder need to learn this, he need to learn that, he need to work on this, he need to work on that. But y'all got to understand at this stage in Deontay Wilder's life, you're not going to learn something so damn fast and go into the boxing ring against top contenders and that shit work for you, bro. You know, one thing about you in these high caliber fights, one thing you don't want to do is think too goddamn much. You don't want to overthink yourself. You do not want to overthink, bro. Now you want to be committed to what you want to do. You want to be able to pull the trigger at the time you need to pull the trigger. You know, sitting up and not thinking about going to the body, or is your feet in the right place, or is you jabbing right, or is that the right punch you're throwing, or you know, with you and the new coach, it'll never work out. It'll never work out. Look at Robert Easter against Mikey Garcia. No bad game planning. Look at Jared Hurd, even though he got the W with his new coach, going into his fight, trying to learn a new game plan. And just luckily, Jared Hurd was facing not the elite talent because that shit wasn't gonna work. You know, you gotta really have about 2 to 3 fights to really get on the same page with your coach, with a new trainer. With a new trainer. Look at Jamil Charlo against John Jackson, even though he got the knockout, you know what I'm saying? But shit wasn't going right. And, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't going right in the first fight. You need a few fights first to get under your belt with a coach to get on the same page. That's why I say with Tyson Fury and Sugar Hill, it had to be some shit, man. It had to be some shit in the game, bro. That's just what I'm saying. It had to be some shit in the game. You know, it had to be some shit in the game, bro. For Tyson Fury to just come forward and not worry about what's coming back at him, it had to be some shit in the game. And we gonna find out in the third fight tonight. Now, if he got here in this third fight and he put down a same type of performance he did in the second fight, and just so happened beat Deontay Wilder again and possibly stop him again, and everything come out clean, then all we can say is, you know what? The motherfucker better than Wilder. And give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? To give him his credit. But you can't sit up here and tell me, man, that in the first fight, how the first fight went, that the second fight, he come out in the second fight and it just go completely lopsided like that. And Fury just became that much more of a motherfucking Super Saiyan fighter. Hell to the Nizar. Not with a new trainer at that. Sugar Hill ain't no motherfucking, come on, man. Come on, I like Sugar Hill. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I like the crunch style, but come on, man. You ain't making no turnaround like that fast, bro. You ain't making no turnaround like that fast, bro. Wilder was good enough to beat him by KO the first fight, but was cheated. He'll do it again. Facts, H-Con. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Wilder needs to master his current style. What else on the agenda tonight? We're going to talk about Lubin Warren Harrison. Lubin addressed Harrison saying he beneath him. We can talk about that a little bit, but like you're not fit to go into that fight and just pull up and just got a whole new game plan, and that shit work to perfection like that. Just work to perfection right off the bat. Straight success, beautiful success against the number one heavyweight in the world, the hardest puncher in the world, and y'all just go ape shit on him. Some shit in the game, man. All right, H. Con, you be safe out there, champ. Some shit in the game, bro. I think Charles Hadley go fight Lubin. He said something slick on his IG. Harrison acting like he don't want that smoke. You know what I mean? There's some shit in the game, but we gonna find out in this third fight. Cause like I say, why they go get everything corrected? Make sure you Stone Fury ass about everything. One thing I want from Wilder: fuck all the interviews. Don't exert yourself trying to sell a fight. Don't do what you did in the second fight. You know what I'm saying? You traveling here, going there, going here, speaking to these people, speaking to those people, speaking to these people, while Fury just relaxing, just worrying about the fight, not really doing shit, but you the one out here selling the fight. Nah, 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 nah. Fuck that shit. Let the numbers be what they go be. Let the numbers be what they go be. Let the champ travel around the world and promote the fight. He the new champion, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. Let the champ travel the world, promote the fight. He got the green belt, right? All right, let the champ go promote the fight. Only thing you work on is doing what you got to do. Getting ready, staying in shape, relaxing, clear your mind, eat right, relax, relax, relax. You know, perfect the game plan, and go out there and do what you got to do, champ. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and do what you got to do. You know, but don't exert any energy that you don't have to use trying to promote this fight. Let them do that shit. If he does this again, Tyson will be the GOAT. I doubt that happens though. To really Wilder too real of a dude to fold three times to Fury. Well, he ain't fold three times. He lost one. It's 1-1 in my eyes, James beneath the ass. My bro Tim Johnson say true. But the problem is even when Wilder cracks down on the gloves and drug testing, we know Fury gonna try and box from the outside. I'm riding with Wilder. Fury looks sloppy. I know Wilder can win. Wilder should only get with his team, lock in, no interviews till 2 weeks before the fight. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yes, sir, G May. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Yeah, let the champ go promote the fight. Let the champ talk to the camera. See the champ. Everybody wants Tyson Fury. Talk to the champ. Talk to the champ. Go ahead. There you go, champ. Let's see the champ on TV. Let's let the champ travel over there. Champ go here. Champ go there. Enjoy, champ. Build the fight up. Get a champ. All right, Warrior Boxing, be safe, boy. You know what I'm saying? Let Wilder do what he got to do. Relax, rest, and you get into the ring and handle your business. Bring Sophia back to Alabama. Let the motherfuckers hate and say whatever they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Let them hate and say whatever they want to say. And guess what? If Wilder knock Fury ass out, that is it. No rematches, done. 2-1, great trilogy. See you later. See you later, alligator. You know what I'm saying? Go on back to that side and do what you got to do, champ. Go on back to that side and do what you got to do. But we on to Undisputed. Because we know what you motherfuckers trying to do to me. We on to Undisputed. Point blank, period. But can't wait to see that fight happen, man. Can't wait to see boxing come back as a whole. We know it ain't happening in July no more, so we'll just wait and see. But the third fight is a go. Wilder not begging down from nothing. You know, salute to Fred for getting a homie on. I don't know his name, man. I gotta go watch the entire thing. But we seen Wilder peoples talk their talk. You know what I'm saying? And let's just see if Wilder bring out you know, the evidence. Let us see if you want to put the evidence out to show that the gloves was tampered with and that he was cheated. You know what I'm saying? Because people still ain't gonna believe it. Even if you come out with the evidence, people still not gonna believe it. They still gonna make up some type of excuse. Oh man, listen here, man. They can have any doctor do that shit. Oh, who was the doctor? Oh, they paid that doctor off. Oh, they made that doctor right there. Oh, why they ain't say nothing at first? Oh, why now? Why now? Oh, excuses after excuses after excuses. Just give him his credit. You're gonna have some of these soft ass Negroes out here coming out trying to take up for him. You're gonna have these weak ass boxing channels and outlets out here Well, is this the right move for Wilder? Should he be doing this? Should he be doing that? Why is he talking about the second fight, the first fight, when the third fight is on the way? He should be focusing on this and that. They throw everything up under the rug when it comes to Deontay Wilder. But we know if the shoe was on the other foot, if the shoe was on the other foot, we know how the fucking narratives to go. Well, Tyson Fury has exposed Deontay Wilder for using tampering gloves. Oh, Deontay Wilder was exposed with steroids. How would he bounce back? You know, this fight, he's going to have everything riding on him. He must win this fight because if he don't, everyone's going to believe that he's a cheat, this, that. But with Tyson Fury, Fury just the greatest. He went out there and did what he had to do. He beat him. He deserved all the credit in the world. Totally two different dilemmas. You know what I'm saying? I think the fight won't happen till next year. February, Top Rank going to want months to build after the corona passes. It's possibly so. We can get it at the end of the year. So we just gotta wait. See if we can get that bitch in December probably. Just gotta wait, champ. Just gotta wait. No? But the third fight is on the way. You know what I'm saying? It is on the way. Now let's move on. Let's talk about what my guy brought up though. Um Erickson Lubin and Tony Harrison. I seen the sucker who made a video talking about why Erickson Lubin calling out Tony Harrison. Why you want to fight a man that just got knocked out? Why you ain't calling out this fighter or calling out that fighter or calling out this fighter? Last time I checked, Tony Harrison is a former champion. Shit, you know. Matt Skellerman would be talking major shit on ESPN Timeline Daily if Wilder has cheated. Oh hell yeah, we know it. But last time I checked, Tony Harrison is a former champion. Former champion. Hell of a fighter. A lot of people thought he was beating Charlo. You know, a lot of people thought he was beating Charlo. So, if Lubin know that he's not going to get Jermall Charlo, he's not going to get Rosario, you got to go after the next best thing, bro. Tony Harrison just came out of championship fucking fight. A great championship fight. Great championship fight. But just because he got knocked out don't mean it's not a worthy fight with him and fucking Erickson Lubin. See what I'm saying? Doesn't mean it's not a worthy fight with him and Erickson Lubin. You know, that ain't Tony Harrison's first time being knocked out, you stupid motherfucker. In case you didn't know. In case you didn't know. But nonetheless, Erickson Lubin looking for a fight to put him in position for a title fight. What better way than to fight a former world champion who just left out a title fight, who showed he was on the elite level. He just got caught slipping and knocked out. You know what I mean? So Lubin looking like if I go out here and I can whoop this motherfucker worse than what Jermall Charlo did, if I can get him knocked out before the 10th or the 11th or the 12th round, you know what I'm saying? It'll show that I'm ready for me a title fight. And that's how you build yourself up for a title fight. You fight title contentions. And Tony Harrison is a title contention top fighter. He's a fucking former champion. You did. So there's nothing wrong with that fight. Big Money, what's going down, champ? What's going down, man? Appreciate you for jumping in, man. There's nothing wrong with that fight. You know? So Lubin lose to a Charlo. Harrison lose to a Charlo. Now they face each other. Guess what? The winner put themselves in a fight for a world title. Everybody keep talking about, oh, Lubin ain't fought nobody. Lubin ain't did nothing. Lubin ain't beat this person. Lubin ain't beat that person. So what's wrong with him fighting motherfucking Tony Harrison? I seen somebody say, why he ain't calling out Laura? He don't want to fight Laura. But we all know Laura trying to get fucking Jermall Charlo. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right? My brother BFTB, what's going down, family? Man, cooking over here, man. Talked about the king, you know, Ahmad Arbery, who passed away, cooked on Wilder a little bit. Now I'm touching on Charlo and Erickson Lubin, which I think is a good fight. You know, like Lubin want a world title shot. You face a world contender to get you a world title shot. You know what I'm saying? Tony Harrison is a mentally tough dude. Just because he got knocked out don't mean he can't come back and beat Erickson Lubin. That's a great fucking fight. A great fucking fight. Now I know in Tony Harrison's head, he probably trying to get a rematch for a world title. Or he probably feeling like because I just came off a world title fight, I probably want to fight this person or that person. But Lubin is a great fucking fight in the matchup for him. Hell yeah, it is, BLTB. I'm betting on Lubin myself, James. I ain't gonna lie. I like Lubin in the fight, but it's a hell of a fight. It's a hell of a fight. And what better way to put yourself in position to fight for a world title than to beat a former world champion or a former world champion beating a fucking another contender who everybody think that's a bad motherfucker to fight for a world title to put yourself back in position for a world title. You know what I'm saying? Great fucking fight. Great fucking fight. And it's a fight that can happen. Like I say, if fucking Laura trying to chase down Jermall Charlo or Rosario and Charlo talking about fighting, the other titles with fucking Golden Boy, if I'm not mistaken, with a motherfucker who everybody gonna put down. Say somebody trying to build that boy. Damn, what's his name, man? Who got the other title? Damn, my head trying to hurt a little bit, man. What's the Brazilian boy name who got the title, man? Let me get this dude's name, man. Yeah, Patrick Cesaro, bro. The weakest link. The weakest fucking link of them all. The weakest link of them all. All them boys to put his ass down. I don't want to hear shit about him. If he faces that Argentina boy gonna beat his ass. And I bet anybody anything on it. I bet anybody anything on it. Lubin versus Tony on Charlo versus Rosario undercard. One hell of a fight. One hell of a core. Let me rephrase that shit. One hell of a core. Understand? One hell of a core. One hell of a core. They gonna shit on that fight, BLTB. Hell yeah, bro. All he want is a lucky fucking punch. Know what I'm saying? A Dane was beating his ass until he just got two curlers with his ass and got his ass caught up trying to just bang, 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 bang. Got his ass caught on the chin and got his ass clipped. But a Dane was beating that boy ass. I don't see no threat coming from him. He the weakest link to me. I ain't saying he can't fight. But to me, the boy is the weakest link. So, Tony Harrison, Erickson Lubin is a hell of a fight, bro. And what's so crazy is I picked that fight to happen, the winner of that fight to fight for a world title before Tony Harrison beat Jermall Charlo. I felt like that was the fight for them boys to boot up and suit up and the winner become a real contender. I always wanted to see that fight. I always wanted to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to see that fight. I thought that shit was always the fire fight. Now it's time for them boys to put it together and let's see if it happened. As far as Tony Harrison acting like he don't want the fight, I haven't really looked into it that much to see his words about it. I know I see mother trying to shit on Lubin for calling them out. You know what I'm saying? Stupid motherfuckers. Oh yeah, let's not forget Fat Boy from Detroit. So he want Harrison to take it easy. You know what I'm saying? He got a shout out from Harrison, so I guess now Harrison his favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? He got a shout out from Harrison, so Harrison, oh, that's my Detroit brother. You know what I'm saying? So why is Lubin calling him out? Why Lubin ain't calling out this person? Now I see why. Now it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Now it makes sense. He don't want Lubin to put Tony Harrison ass down. That's what he don't want. He don't want Lubin to put Tony Harrison ass down. Cause I think Lubin put Tony Harrison ass down. Tony a hell of a fighter though. I like Tony. Don't get me wrong. Tony can fight his ass off. Tony can box and he can crack a little bit. But I think Lubin will put his ass down. Tony got the bad experience. I will say that. He got the bad experience. And Tony could fuck around and beat Lubin. I ain't gonna say he can't. You know, that's one thing you can't do. You can't count Tony out. You can't count him out. But that'd be a hell of a fight, yo. So for people talking about that fight shouldn't happen, go sit y'all ass down somewhere, man. Go sit down somewhere, because you don't want the best versus the best. Like my brother name is BFTB. You don't want the best versus the best. You know what I'm saying? You want to see your boy get back to a title shot without doing shit. That's what you want. That's what you want. Terrell Gausha, I like Terrell Gausha, but man, he better pick Lubin over Gausha. Lubin ain't bigger than Terrell Gausha. I know Gausha Olympian and shit like that. He beat Austin Trout. But man, you better pick a motherfucking Lubin over Gausha. The fuck? I don't think Terrell Gausha beat Erson Lubin. You know what I'm saying? That boy want that soft touch. That's all it is. That's all it is. He want that soft touch. You know, he don't want to get cracked across his motherfucking temple with sludge or jack. That's all it is. Over no sludge and jack, don't be joking. Boy got that power. That power. All right, but let me move on from that fight. But that is a hell of a fight, though. I love to see that fight. You know, it can go either way, but I lean towards Lubin in that fight. You know, I do get Tony. Like I say, Tony got the experience and that motherfucking box. You know what I'm saying? Lubin has a title eliminator with Sergio Garcia next anyway. Corona call out. Harrison better just sign up with the WBO. He said Garcia and Cotto, I believe, but Lubin is going backwards. But let's talk about this Jermall Charlo and this Canelo Alvarez, man. You know, word on the curb is they want Canelo to fight Jermall. The word on the curb is Canelo telling them to kiss his ass. He don't want no parts of Jermall Charlo. No, saying they not gonna force him to fight who he don't want to fight and shit like that. Which I think is another hell of a fight. Another hell of a fight. But it's Canelo trying to come down to 160 is the question. You know, what's on Canelo's agenda? What do we think? What is he trying to do? He trying to get a 168-pound fight? Is he trying to still fight Billy Joe Saunders? What the fuck is he looking for? Lubin destroys Gausha badly. That's not a good fight for Gausha at all, bro. At all. At all. Gausha ain't going nowhere near that fight. But what the fuck is Canelo trying to do? That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Now, the fight that I want to see at 160, and I think that's possible because they're talking about it a lot. Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andrade. Fake ass big dog Willie, huh? Damn, BLTV. But Jermall Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, you know, because we never know what's gonna happen with fucking Canelo Alvarez. I think Charlo wants to go up to 168, but Ronnie Shields don't want him to. But I believe Cholo should move up and knock off Billy Joe and Jacobs. They ain't gonna fight. If he move up, they ain't gonna fight him, man. Jacobs think he's so much of a fucking big dog, and that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And Billy Joe Saunders, he gonna try to fight fucking Canelo, so he gonna chase the biggest paycheck. And Canelo still ain't gonna fight him at 168. So the fight is at 160 with Demetrius Andrade. I think a lot of brothers will contest to that. You know, unification bout. Making the count on me next while I'm here. What you talking about, BLTB? Canelo no Cholo a threat. Andrade got skills. They need to stop these social media offers. Right. Go talk to Al Heyman. Like he told that boy. If you really want to fight, you know where the fuck you know where to go to. Because Golden Boy and Canelo got beef going on. We don't know what the fuck going on with them. No. Canelo flexing his power. Trolls making fake accounts. Hold on, who got in here making a fake account? I mean, if y'all see them making fake accounts, y'all got the power to boot their ass off and block them for good. Like I say, man, when y'all kick somebody out, fucking time out, block them forever, man. Make them go make another account. Block them forever. Fuck all that 10 second, 20, 30, 40, whatever timeout shit. Block them forever. Get them on up out of here. But yeah, we don't know what De La Hoya and Canelo going through. You know what I'm saying? They having a who got the biggest kahunas contest over there and all that shit. So until they figure that shit out, I don't want Jermall to get caught up in that shit and you know what I'm saying, start falling off the meat rack. You know what I'm saying? Start falling off the meat rack and shit start going elsewhere. You know what I mean? A fake big dog Willie page. All right, kid, I got you. But shit, I'm about to get ready and wrap it up and after this Canelo and Earl Spence shit though. But I'll shoot you a link though. Let you speak your piece. Oh man, BLTB, you already know, bro. You ain't even gotta apologize about that. You already know. Oh, no doubt, James. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Just got a lot of motherfucking schoolwork to do. Mine's behind, man. But looking at a mind, man, looking at that shit kind of pissed me off, man. BLTB, let me know if you want to get on here for the last little go round, bro. Pull another 30 minutes off on this bitch. But yeah, though, we don't know what the hell Canelo about to do. You know, he just, going here, going there. And him fighting Jermall Charlo would be a great fucking fight for him. That'll be a great fucking fight. But Jermall and Demetrius Andrade, that's the fight at 160. If you ask me, now that's the fight at 160. Yeah, I can hear. Damn, what's it? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, dang, this bitch got buffering and fucking up. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Damn, I can see my shit lagging at the bottom too. I'm good, James, or am I lagging a little bit? Static. Hold on, 1 second, 1 second. Yeah,
All right, I'm here. I was having a connection problem. I'm good
you
now.
can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be too long. I just wanted to
Oh,
chime.
it's good,
I just wanted to chime in on the Jamal Charlo Canelo situation.
bro. You can touch on whatever you want to touch on, bro. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
man. I just want to say I think it's some bullshit. It's some corona. You know what I'm saying? It's COVID-19 bullshit. That's what that's about. And Mauricio Suleiman, all of a sudden, now he want Charlo to fight Canelo. All of a sudden now, right? You know what I'm saying? Where was that energy back when he was giving Canelo a the franchise championship belt? What was that energy at? But now all of a sudden that boxing's not going on. Now all of a sudden, oh, I want Jamal Charlo to fight Canelo. We want to mandate that. Man, that's some bullshit. I know what that shit's about. You know what I'm
Clout
saying?
chasing.
Huh?
Is that a clout chasing?
Nah, it's just basically he trying to make it look like he give a fuck about the black fan base. You know what I'm saying? And like, oh yeah, we gonna give Jamal Charlo a shot. That's some bullshit. We know that's a fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? Don't get fooled by that shit. Don't get fooled by that shit because if boxing came back tomorrow, all of that shit would go right out the window.
And they go right back to looking at 168 for Canelo.
Yeah, and they'll act like and he'll act like he ain't never said that shit, and just wait for everybody to forget that he said that.
And that's how I know it's some bullshit because once you see Canelo talking about y'all not gonna force me into doing shit, I see him and De La Hoya beefing. So I'm like, man, Canelo ready to get the fuck away from Golden Boy. Oscar De La Hoya don't know what the fuck to do to try to please the boy. So Mauricio talking about this, that, and the third when we know that shit ain't gonna happen. So
Yeah,
that's why I look at it and I say I'd rather talk about fucking All right, Tim, my brother. You be safe out there, champ. That's why I said I already talking about Demetrius Andrade and Cholo.
You know what I'm saying? Jermall Charlo been waiting for that shot damn near 3 years. Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? It's just a big coincidence. Now you come out and you say that you want him to fight Canelo. Come on, man. Miss me with that bullshit. I was born in the day, but I wasn't born yesterday.
I agree, bro. I agree. That's why I say I ain't finna even waste my time with it because I know for a fact Canelo ain't gonna give Suleiman what he want, and he damn sure ain't giving go De La Hoya what he want. He gonna do what he feel best for him. And
Oh, we already
I believe he
we
want Billy Joe Saunders.
we already know that. And like I said, I don't believe that Suleiman want Charlo to fight Canelo. Or he don't give a fuck about Charlo fighting Canelo. That's just all bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think
He want that belt. He want that WBC title right in Canelo's hands. And you know what I'm saying? That's where he wanted at. And that Jamal Charlo got the, regular WBC title. That's why he gave Canelo that franchise championship belt.
yeah,
Because if it was any different, why he gonna give Canelo the franchise championship if he really gave a fuck about Charlo fighting Canelo? He wouldn't have never gave Canelo that franchise championship belt. That lets you know everything right there.
facts, facts on facts, bro. Cause you would have made that fight happen. You would have made that fight happen, knowing the people been screaming for that shit for a while too. Matter of fact, the Cholo's been calling Canelo out since 154.
Straight up. So you know what I'm saying? You made sure that he didn't have to fight Canelo.
Yeah,
That Canelo didn't have to fight Charlo. He made
fact-
sure that when he gave him that franchise title. So all of a sudden now you gonna want me to believe that this motherfucker cares so much, and all of a sudden he wants Charlo to fight. Man, that's bullshit.
Keon not only gave him the franchise title, but then then gave Charlo the WBC title.
Straight up. Exactly. That tell you everything you need to know right
You want to add a few words on anything else I was talking about? Ahmad Arbery.
there. Man, just like I was saying, ain't nothing changed. They've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this to our people. It ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing changed. And they not gonna prosecute them white dudes. They not gonna prosecute them two white dudes. Just like I said in the chat. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's gonna be the same outcome.
Give
They
us
gonna
some
be able
money.
to go.
Give us some money
They
and
gonna,
let that shit be what it is.
I mean, um, you done been through it. I done been
Yeah,
through a
yeah.
similar situation. You know what I'm saying? I done been beat damn near to death. And people don't understand when you go and you try to sue the police department, you got to go through their own bureau. Like they, you know what I'm saying? You got to go through them to get to them.
Hell yeah.
And then you know what I'm saying? Don't no lawyers want to take the case. So I mean, in this situation, yeah, I mean, in this situation, yeah, because it's out in the public and all of that. But at the end of the day, we know what the outcome is going to be.
Yeah. They'll give him a silver suit and try to put some money in a bank account and let that shit be. But even with this though, this ain't even against the police. This against two fake ass vigilantes. Like they ain't even
But
police no more.
yeah, but once you a cop, always a cop.
Always a cop.
They're a fraternity. That's a family.
Yeah. That's why the shit. That's why
So
the shit doing what they doing right now.
exactly. So you see what I'm saying? They saying like, oh well, he was a just a regular citizen. No, that motherfucker's a former police officer, and once you a police officer, that's the always one.
Hell yeah.
That's a
That's why that
fraternity.
motherfucker for 30 years. So you know he got pulled
Yeah, they
over
gonna
30
stick
fucking years.
together. They
Huh?
always gonna stick together.
Hell yeah. Some of the dirtiest shit ever, man.
And these motherfuckers need to be stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker told me one time, he was like, he was like, I would have blown your fucking head off if it wasn't witnesses out here to see it. Looked me straight in my eye and told me I would have blown your fucking head off if it wasn't no witnesses out here to see it. Now what that tell you?
Don't give a fuck about your black ass.
And he would have got away with it too.
Hell yeah. And slept like a baby at nighttime.
So I mean, we know what it is.
Yeah.
Uh,
My last thing I was gonna touch on was this, Keon, because you got stupid motherfuckers that are talking about, oh, Terrence Crawford said he won't take the Earl Spence fight right now. He don't care what happened. Man, let me tell y'all this. If Earl Spence contract come across Terrence Crawford desk, he go sign that motherfucker. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't care what Terrence Crawford say. I don't want the fight, this, that. If Al Heyman and Bob Arum wasn't sit down and say, we making Spence Crawford next, man, Terrence Crawford signing that goddamn contract. So I don't care what nobody say. Oh, Terrence a real one. Terrence, he won't Spence at his best. He want this, he want that. Man, listen.
if
Dude
they
gonna
put
sign
that
that
contract in
contract.
his face, if they put that contract in his face, and it's for a lot of M's with a lot of M's on there, in the
Uh-huh.
50-50, whatever he want, he gonna jump on that bitch like a trampoline.
Ain't no
Straight
way
up.
in here he turn that shit down.
He
Ain't
ain't
no way
turning
in here
me.
he turn that shit down.
So
So for
I
these
mean,
cats out here talking all that bullshit, talking about, yeah, Terrence Crawford this, he that, man, get out of here with the bullshit. I ain't believing none of it.
man, it's so much of fake shit going on right now in the world of boxing that you know what I'm saying. I ain't even been talking about it because I'm just like, man, I'm sick of these motherfuckers. All this bullshit. Everybody wants to smoke with everybody right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody. Everybody's tough right now.
Every motherfucker throwing punches, huh?
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh shit, bro.
Every fighter that didn't want to fight nobody, you even got Leo Santa Cruz acting like he want to fight Gary Russell now.
You hear me, man?
Oh, what a fucking coincidence.
And you got Eddie Hearn out here being a motherfucker hype, man. He out here with like he us or some shit. Yeah, why
Eddie,
would you fight him? Or would you like to fight him? Or why did you think that fight didn't happen? Or why? Motherfucker, you the promoter. You know why certain shit didn't happen. Listen with
Eddie
that
Hearn is
bullshit.
that we all got that one partner that we know that just tell lies and lies, and he lies so much it don't matter what the fuck he tell you. In your head, you be like, yep, yep. And in your head, you be like, this motherfucker lying again. You know what I'm saying? And you know he lying, but you don't even question it no more because you just know that
Oh
motherfucker lying.
shit.
Even when he telling the truth, you gonna think he lying. So that's Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is definitely.
Oh, that's so funny, bro. Cause I got that partner, boy. Like, man, but I don't. Oh man, that's just so funny.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that. Everybody knows that
Oh
got that.
shit.
Everybody got that one partner, yeah? And that's Eddie Hearn. That motherfucker, he don't care what it is. He gonna lie, and he'll look you dead in your motherfucking face with your fucking blue eyes and lie. And then he'll come back. But the thing about Eddie Hearn, he'll come back a couple weeks later and tell you he never said nothing.
You said it again,
He
Ken. You broke up a little bit. You breaking up, Key? Yeah, I'm not waiting again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go, y'all.
Nah, I said what I had said, I said that motherfucker Eddie Hearn will lie. You know what I'm saying? And then come back 2 weeks later and tell you he never said it. If you don't even give a damn that you can go back and get see stuff on camera.
And dead ass age when he say he didn't say the shit.
After everything that went on with the Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder negotiations, if you still believe anything that come out of fucking Eddie Hearn's mouth, I feel sorry for you. Well, I don't believe shit that come out of his fucking.
I don't feel sorry for you. Just a fool ass fool in my eyes.
That's why I feel sorry for you because you're a goddamn fool.
Exactly, bro. But yeah, I've been going for 2 hours, kid. I think get ready to wrap it up. Anything else you want to touch on?
Nah, man. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for letting me click on that link and jumping in here with you and shit. Just everybody follow me at on YouTube at everything boxing and sports and on Instagram at Mr. underscore everything underscore boxing.
And man, I sent you a text, key. That motherfucker ain't even go through, man. That night we spent that damn game, man. I had a little homeboy that got killed, man. I had Rocho as a test, but I was when I look, I just leaned it out. I'm like, damn, he ain't say sorry shit. When I looked at the man, I'm like, damn, that motherfucker didn't even go through. But
Damn, for
man,
real?
yeah, man,
Damn,
they
man.
blew his
Hey,
motherfucker head off that night, bro.
damn, dog. Yeah, man. I'm for real, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. This shit, I'm telling you, man. Shit got to end somehow, man. For real.
Hell yeah, I'm like, god damn, blew the boy head off. Wasn't even meant for the damn dude. Just some weak ass
Damn,
shit, man. Weak ass shit, bro.
man.
Hell yeah. But to y'all out there, man, appreciate y'all for riding with me. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Everything Boxing, one of the realest in the game. Go tell you how you feel and ain't gonna change up for nothing, whether you like it or not. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. We will be back. I was man, I'm not gonna even do this last stream, bro. But I had seen that shit on old boy, man. I say, man, let me go talk a little shit about dude, man. For real, man. But nonetheless, man, y'all,
Yeah, man. That was yeah. We
yeah,
need to stay on top of that.
yeah, I am. Though. I'm gonna see what happened with that. But I ain't gonna lie, though. I feel like you feel, bro. I feel like it's 2 months, 2 months right now. Like this 2 months gonna pass. Nobody was prosecuted. Ain't nobody in jail. I say, man, that's some bullshit.
I'm
That's some
sorry,
bullshit.
man. That should be making me mad in the motherfucker. A lot of times I don't even like to talk about it because it makes me so goddamn mad because, like I said, I done been through similar situations.
Hell yeah. And we done seen this shit and seen ain't shit
You know
happen.
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, God damn, like, but shit like that, like in broad daylight, like, God damn, blow a motherfucker down in broad daylight with a motherfucking shotgun and man, like, come on, man, like, God, shit just don't make no sense, man. But nonetheless, James Benavidez, you be safe out there too, man. This your boy Money. This the NSBC moving. Anybody safe in these streets? Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. It's right up on the Money to God, up on the Everything Boxing. OG Money on Cash App. 52 on PayPal. Salute to y'all, man. I want y'all to stay safe out there. You know, this shit getting ready to come to an end with this corona shit. So we really don't know what's going on out there in the fucking earth. If they done fix this shit or not, or no, they just trying to get shit back on track to try to get the economy back rolling. You never know with these motherfuckers. So y'all just stay safe, man. Continue to wear y'all masks, even if they talking about the shit is a-okay. You know what I'm saying? They don't know they goddamn self. You know, so they just gonna be trying some shit out. So y'all be safe out there, man. It's all love. We'll be back with another one. I'm gonna hit you up, Key.
All right, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Bet.